Enti debt ya wo kan wasem a wo se enu nti wate akuafo sika so na wo 2023 or 2024 or 2022 or 2020 and yet yankotie akuafo sika so
ama tu futuro egu Ghana fo ani na se bia ku se bia nya do se me ye kwati boto na me kotwa me dua na me ko na wansam sika nti minti ntwa me pieto so mama fa mama pani mama me dia nyesre na mesre wo na me ka kire wo se akuafo a wa ha no wo ya me aware agu wo ya me kwom so aye de ben akuya wo ya ma wo mo afen wo mo bia kokko no so agya kokko bia ase kire ne se sikada da na wo ho no mo no wo ka se ubatumu a manabro so santi na manfo to ma wo akuafo onmanimfo ebegina se wo bu akuafo a to aba edodo a na yekwani mu pa adada nti wo si gas man so sika eje no akufo ado fagu ni botom wo ne mpanimfo wo ba ya de oba ma want me amfa amayen akufo ado epenso covid time ne MP4 ne MC4 ni ade oti obi akatua so anu ade bo a wo man no wo wudi idea wo krofo akatua kura no ya wa 267 million ya omo je okuani no ya wati wura mu dua koko ama wo kari enya reason why I was situation e wo mu no obi ma meka se me kiro and this is something that na anka yempese be come because you see yempese cocoa body issues no be NDC versus MPP cocoa body issue no e farmers versus NDC no mo ni o makuafo anya yen ka ho but me hu say NDC for in their attempt to deal with this incompetence no any crisis no na ko man waje so ko betwe MPP ewuram ento beti azo mo se na ka MPP bottle ho eno mo gya ka 32 billion cedis eno mo ye say eno ti na ye bra ni ade
obi but you cannot run away from those issues as well.
Obi, did those issues come up in January 2025?
2025.
Did they come up in January 2026?
No.
Did they come in January 2025?
No.
Were the debts available as at 2024? Were they there in 2023? Exactly. It's debt ya okan wasema wo se enu nti wate akuafo sika so na 2023 or 2024 or 2022 or 2020 and yet yankotie akuafo sika so. Sure, unim data MPP I inherited from NDC and I'll say it's 19 billion cedis. Obi kan dey we mami.
Source na here.
Oh, Obi u dey nya say oh na dey kan we mami. We are kan na wa o dey kan headline na wa ka source no.
We Reuters into Ghana's Cocoa Board says clearing debts after wasteful spending. We November 1st, 2017.
Kind debt no. One first line.
In your say Ghana's Cocoa Board has initiated reforms to clear its debt of up to 19.6 billion cedis,
that's it.
Which is 4.45 billion US dollars.
Obi.
Resulting from bloated contracts and wasteful expenditure by previous managers, the chief executive said on Wednesday.
It is a by way of cabinet no mu pie na say omo ebiribiri omo ni so no mu hu so. No make catch say we are going to investigate. Na e be say na NDP for car. You left a debt of 19 billion cedis. What about a debt of 32 billion cedis? Oh, TTM. Now be 32 to 19, no. Any NDC, when they come to the account? 19 billion cedis is the debt NDC left at Cocoa Board. And yet, between 2017, Ebepemune, what's it that? Say MPP forecast say, Moja yeka 19 billion into yeti Cocoa for Sikasoda. What's it that? So you see, I'm trying to explain to you, say, Cocoa Board debts.
But they will also tell you, so within that same period, no, world market price and drop it.
And drop here. Let me
in the quantum.
Forget quantum. Let me tell you one interesting thing. Whilst the MPP government ever told debt of 19 billion cedis, that year international price drop here to the extent say na kasa buying cocoa for sikaso. Dia buy buying more bailout. Buying copay ska do so mase. In the year cocoa ya te ye bo so wa bra MPP buying ba mu. What 19 billion cedis as debt, no? Abaya and take cocoa for queer for sikaso to say the NDC fire, no? Let me also tell you another thing. I'm saying, your roll over cocoa, anything into me, only roll over cocoa was NDC for Jamaica in 2017. 193,000 metric tons of rollover. And no cramp on my make us a mitro. Sa rollover, no? Oman to me and Tria, Oman to me and Yasa cocoa, Nama bias, no? Obi, Oman to me and Yasa cocoa, Nama bias, no? Oman can't remove. And unti. Almost say charge Ghana about $7.5 million. Be NDC for no NDC penny be about because I will show you the document. I have it all here. It is NDC for the catchers and around this year na you were 330,000 rollover and until na to me obi me say first of all it's a lie. Randy did not inherit 330,000 rollover. He didn't. He inherited just about 163,000 because as you see Randy took over around February. As a February or by no na ye no ye di kaya class our rollover no about 190 something thousand if you dada. Ye tu yako. Ye di cocoa seats near the ko. Now the agreement with our rollover contract in the Krampuna, I don't know whether they have seen it or not. And they say in that contract, because we says our rollover na MPP9, it was as a result of force majeure, El Nino effect. It is not as if say be a be boni be, but in that agreement, the agreement was that we pay it over a period, and sending those cocoa beans over a period. In the contract, it was incumbent say why am I rollover cocoa pots biano? You are mandated to buy equal quantity. At all costs. Contract. I don't know whether he has seen it or not. It is Obekacha will say, and because of rollover B and MPP for rollover and Tommy in the public before. I'm telling you today, say NDC for a rollover of 190,000 metric tons. Omujaya a debt of 19 billion cedis, and yet that same year international cocoa price drop here. MPP yanti cocoa farmers sikaso. So they cannot use debts at cocoa board as an excuse because the cocoa board debt of 32 billion obi. And starting a net, and you could find a cocoa about $32 billion, 32 billion cedis debt in the buy. My boy, NDC for 19 billion cedis na amount. In a year, could find on corner, if you are Bemwa, we just roll over cocoa pots. NDC for 193,000 roll over cocoa pots. MIA. ABM, run the sea, and I'm just share my. Let me tell you, and I'm telling you, any NDC leader that comes here, Bisane say. As at the time NDC take you over 7 January, near $500 million. Our Ghana International Bank Cocoa Board account one. $500 million. And you know, the country was expecting over $1 billion in total of trade and that. South Carolina about Kofa Finance Minister and Kasa budget. Onokasa Kai said in the first 4 months of 2025, Cocoa Board had revenue of $1.8 billion. First 4 months. 2025 first 4 months, January, February, March, April. 1.8 billion. NDC for you, it is a random number. And now you have a crisis. You have an obvious challenge. Say, because international market price not dropping, and now we a mistake. 1 ton cocoa in time and can say 1 ton into your boss. We could all help you. But if you try to turn it around and deflect the conversation by pinning it on the previous government, we would expose you. May say, 1, we left in the Cocoa Board account $500 million cash sitting in the Ghana International Bank account in London for Randy. Ombe deny. Number 2, first 4 months in 2025, Cocoa Board revenue, which is in the budget, reported by the NDC Finance Minister, $1.8 billion. South Carolina NDC for you, man. So when you come and you are telling the people, say, and I had the 32 billion, and because of that, we'll do this, we'll do that, and Obi, you are creating a certain impression, say, and I want to meet you. I want the $32 billion, say this. And so to me, top pickups and 110. Who to me, top land cruisers and Mako 10. A fear what cantonment. Cocoa Board fear, I what cantonment, CEO of your team, May 2nd December 2024, me kofi enim. Obi, we are senior journalist. I'm sure you've been there for events near there. It is one of the best houses you can find in cantonment. Oba and what for Cocoa Board now we see Aboagye in this canon. O they acquire renovation. Now why if you want to say Arabian Ken Palace. And so say Yakada ho. Now what take cocoa for farmers for Sikaso. You see, Obi, don't push some of us to say certain things that Ebia. You have a crisis, deal with your crisis. But no NDC person should attempt say, and you are coming to pin something on. And your MPP instead want to make your cocoa farmers neka. Senka cocoa board debt to me prevent cocoa farmers prices are. And can me say 2017 19 billion cedis debt, 193,000 rollover cocoa pots. Your friend is saying drop in international market price. Still, Nana Akufo-Addo and the MPP kept cocoa price at 475 Ghana cedis. We did not decrease it for farmers. Yeah, for cocoa price from 475 to 3,100 Ghana cedis by the time if you are buying. So how do you go about peddling this kind of falsehood and creating an impression? Say, you see, NDC for no, I'm try on lack. They are pushing their luck too much. So good will be no munya entity. I almost say assembly aba ye betimi aka de pe oh so long as ye bebo Akufo-Addo din na ye bo MPP din nkwa de to mo so Ghana fo bubefu. The cocoa farmers are not taking anything any of that. Share a cocoa farmer today is worse off than they were in 2024. And I will explain to you in a few ways.
That should be the final point.
No, I can find out 3 points, Mr. I can find out 3 points.
But I want to say
I can find out 3 points. They are very important points. Obi, in 2024, the cocoa farmer can say or yen farmer. Obe spend it 10,250 and maintaining 1 acre of farm. Obe do asia 3 times. Obe fertilizer 3 bags. Obe top pesticides. Obe pruning at least once. And our tools in India more the 10,250. In 2026, a cost the same farmer no 12,650. What it means is that the cost or the year no a cost essence in the city 2024. But guess what? That same farmer 2024 was spending 10,250 you know. Sikan ko benye fi efuonim 31,000 cedis per acre. And then nisika na swati hum if you 31,000 about 25,870 we lose 5,130 obi 100 acres of cocoa farm Ghana ha and then nisika 513,000 haircut in abaya yamano 500,000 Ghana cedis haircut in abaya ediama cocoa farmer ukura your friend is saying 100 acres of farm. So the cost of maintaining the farm has gone up. And yet, the income was what's a day at so. Uwe no, what's your cotton electricity bill mu? What's your on the water bill mu? What on the bus school fees mu? Ninyama o yusu nyinabo ekosro. How do you expect these cocoa farmers to survive? What is likely to happen now is that ombecha cocoa degu. And that is what we are drawing government's attention. Obebiako bia they are threatening so metro cocoa egu. And they Ivory Coast for the same market, the same environment, the same place in Edudwa. Oma maintain your price no. Oma anteso. Inti abande saying and Ivory Coast to me maintain your price more cocoa farmers. Na ye de take cocoa farmer bag bako 1,000 free so. Ye now when you see the Ghanaian cocoa farmers say almost smogo cocoa ne fi Ghana e de kwa Ivory Coast na oba be complaining. Inti abanding jai kasa. On jai sa attempt na ase omoba radios ni TV so a on person mu justify or yaw ni mbekwa omo de ahye cocoa farmers ni no na omo mpe bibi foforo bi ye dey enka che be tumi a obi ebe tumi a omo kofa gold sika ni bi to mo se gold na buso ayo mo se gold na se bi economy na buso ni ade na omo ko nane na omo fa sa sika ni bi ye dey enko so cocoa farmers na se but to say omo nje 2,580 something ni tra sa de Minji this Ghana cocoa equia fire ready for sa haircut. No, but obi odia so waboka. So I just here. Odia waboka.
But say aban so insist na so mo anya so mo cocoa na say.
Cocoa dey. Oh, I'm the call. I want to be quiet because. I want to be quiet because. And say, or the be quiet because. So the quiet because of our dresses. Intense say. I have because that's my dresses 3,608 was saying. The same market. Ya taso pepe by because that's what you know.
Say be money benefit from economies of scale.
I don't know to benefit from economies of scale in school. Now, but cocoa come and say, yeah, no more the cocoa board. You see, Obi separate cocoa board debt from cocoa pricing.
That's
because cocoa price and the cocoa amemate. And the amimi kwa na cocoa na do scabreme. Oka wo de de 30% bi na wo nya free adwade na wo di mame no. And na do bo ho bena anameboa. Enti cocoa board debt has nothing to do with cocoa pricing. And that is why I don't understand now. Say I buy we chichi like person combine two na say be nyina yente ade ase. Me anu na letra school dan ba kum. Even moi we am penny for kra mu die mo na mo che yade. Mo na mo che yade ya yeken. So why are you treating us like that? Cocoa board debt should not affect the cocoa pricing for cocoa farmers. So what you say? But chinchina chin. Mo pese mu pia share cocoa eguafo say na cocoa board de ka enti na cocoa board de ka cocoa ekwe ne fa no ben cocoa board CEO monte na ketua so cocoa board adwumayefo edwuma cocoa board na monte obi a ketua so monye skani bi rekwa akoto cars eje bi asiesie mu fie ade na cocoa farmer ne de on de wo se woti ne sika so go and look at where the cocoa farmers live obi mako mi de mani akwa mi akasa so mi wo bi macho baby e wo out in fact Sunday me no be come cocoa farm. So what you say? It's why do you want? I don't know. Person cocoa we found there. Omo de omo nte yaw. Na de o ten kan. Na brofa kese nkwa na oka. Na ye bisawa we say Akufo-Addo. Na Akufo-Addo no. Na debt ni won to me de 3,100 make we for no. E ka na o kan na wo ho. Nso de 3,100 ma yen. Enti na ma me ba ko kasa o ti de o kan. o se mahama pa onye ne de ne mfiri so no be Akufo-Addo de ne yan den ema no because o promise me 65 no we tumi amfa ma me so ba ya Akufo-Addo de na wo ho no wase ya be ye fi ho ye bisa wa wo se Akufo-Addo na ye enti na mate wade no so ene wo ba be ye den Akufo-Addo no wo ho no obi medemanu si
Dennis miracles abo
medemanu si Akufo-Addo no wo ho no a wo se onye papa no no ma me 31 wo so ma me 35 na me 2 Akufo-Addo na me de wo ba ye me de wo ba ya wo betse me 31 na Akufo-Addo ma me na wo se ono ye no so aba 25 wo wi a adenti na wate so a wo se Akufo-Addo na bo kegu wo ntia na de na me Akufo-Addo mbo kegu wo no ma me 25 o ma me 31 Akufo-Addo bo kegu wo ba na kana ote so no no to me ma me 31 de a adena me Akufo-Addo ntina se no mboka no ma me 31 na wo de o mboka ba ma me 25 na wo ne wa ban penifo what say yate government official bia ketua yate so da since they came to office 1 year nie what say yate obi aketua so da they have all increased their salaries and yet almost take Koko Ekuafo sika so it is going to be very difficult for the government to get the cocoa farmers to accept SAR 2,500. I can tell you that. Maybe the Mendiako, you have visited 21 cocoa communities. And now I say the team is on the field. As at 1 p.m., no more visited 4 more. It's a 25 cocoa communities. All the 40 major cocoa districts in Naye Obi, there is no way any cocoa farmer will accept that. Government no cover gold is can be.
Why are it sebe? Why are it sebe? Yenye fu asem na make am ka cocoa asem. Why are it sebe? Nanchie eja nan no. Enim eso na ye den na ase pacha. Na wi aka kire ye say obi eye politics. Eno de amini amesrew. Mesrew. Obetina unye bishop. Politics na abeyeye. Unye bishop, abeye politics. Enti minia samowusu Charles Owusukra oye sofo a oba ye odi preaching sha asempo no owie no se wa ye ne politics kakra obi aye ne politics kakra enti aye ja say wenu mama omo ma studio ha na obeke kanisa eno de wo ye MP anu abetina ha anu abe politics abe ya amanyoso na say some obeka oye politics kakra oye politics nti na wa ha nti minya meslo ene Koko Ekuafo esu Koko obi Koko Ekuafo esu omo enso Koko Ekuafo mu ye papa John Dramani Mahama se oye oma mpanyin a oye badaya oye tiefo a we ya appeal ne eye onso Ekuafo ni mu decision no mo de aba na emo Ekuafo no at least for no record sake it is a bitter pill to swallow o man peyi bia swallow sa bitter pill ni bi da me Charles Osu bi sa asem bi se sanka mo na mote sa akonwa we mu an MPP 40 ha eno obi frame bi sa say ade asi anka na nado ene wo amamuom ana ade we to na ana say former chief executive na wo ho na ade we to na anam se nyame adawroma na omuni ho because COVID the better omo no yenim after COVID yenim after COVID yenya no mu di omo after COVID be juma omo di omo we after COVID juma omo di after COVID na na Charles Owusu ka se won so ba ye no 2000 dia usu enti yesramo Ekuafo ne ebre de eye insulting crowd wo muni some besa akose samo party for ahye show montade na omo yese ebo ne de eye sene o mampanya ate so no Koko farmers no me say party for ebo ne ye Koko farmers 1 million na wo Ghana 1 million Ekuafo tie me 1 million Koko farmers papa na yenim no mo frɛ ya eye omo ya Koko farmers ni bi Koko farmers ana mo camera ko so mo say obi Koko farmer bia no organa ha ya ti Koko so a obe celebrate say bo ne ye obi Koko farmers na bi ya papa bi nya papa omo ye omo sa no mo de camera so party for ani a hye mo pa do ma ko gina afuom ya do ma ko gina afuom ani de camera Koko farmers na bi ya papa bi nya papa obi man ka sa so na gina afuom enyo na be kire omo editorial policy ya do ma ko gina afuom NDC cocoa farmers yes omo de intade a hye omo so omo act ana omo ye acting e wa afuom ani de camera sisi omo so videos omo nka se bo na aba no ɛyɛ ɔmo de ɛyɛ ma ɔmo ɛbɔ na ɔmo ho atɔ ɔmo ɔmo asum ɔmo ha na so atwa farmers nsɛm ɔmo ka no ɔmo obi se na ɔte hɔ ɔde ɔkɔ kari ni koko kra onya yɛsi sika ni onti anje na ɔmampanyin ate boɔ ne so na afɛ yɛbɛgye a ama na suma dwo no ei Munko ya mecha munko yenche munko dade so na munko ka sa ase mo ho medam ase